I've made a lot of Pokemon scalper content.
Oh,
recently
here we
because
go.
It is truly just a catastrophe. It is a wasteland. The piece of Pokemon product gluttonously and just trying to flip it instantly, taking advantage of the hype
They
train
did that for a while with the PlayStation stuff as well.
and hoping
But
that
Sony made it to like one per household, like one per address, and that solved
some
it
people will
immediately.
overpay for it. And in many cases, they are. And if you are a child looking to get your hands on any Pokemon
At this point, it's not even that they overpay for it; it's that they don't have a choice but to overpay for it.
cards, you better just start taking Taekwondo courses because you're basically signing up to go into battle, going to a war zone. You're going to be having to fight grown-ass men here to get your hands on Pokemon product. Anyway, why I'm yapping about this for the millionth time is because today, a scalper video actually went extremely viral. Like, actually turbo popped off millions upon millions of views and multiple angles because so many people were outraged. And I think it is the epitome for the state of Pokemon cards right now.
All right, so this is Zay, the manager. This is what they're selling to one person. This guy right here, one person. One person. Look at this.
Oh my god, bro! He bought the whole goddamn display, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, guys. He bought all that plus the fucking display.
One person. One person.
It's cute how he immediately
That's crazy. That is insane. That's insane. What the
tries
fuck?
to cover his face in shame while in a
I
panic.
need to stop cursing.
And then desperately tries to cling to something to defend himself, but all he can utter out is this.
Why would Walmart allow that? They do realize that this guy is probably gonna take those boxes. He's gonna take that entire display and put it on in his shop and sell it. That's literally what's gonna happen. He's gonna sell it for like markup. Why would you allow that?
Trash by saying you're a grown-ass man. Meanwhile, he is also a grown-ass man. Unless, of course, he's like a baby that's been sent to Wumbo or something. But I'm pretty sure that is also a grown-ass man that's...
You notice how whenever he walks over, he immediately throws up his hoodie?
His entire paycheck on this Pokemon product, and the manager of the Walmart is there as like his fucking muscle, like his security guard, because it seems like the manager probably knew this was going to be a bad look, because they literally wheel out multiple shelves of Pokemon product for this guy to buy. And he hasn't bought it yet, mind you. They're in the process of scanning each individual item, and the manager is refusing to let any other customers grab some of the items from his haul here, which makes me think, and many of the people in the comments think, that they're in on it together, that this is
they have to be. They have to be. There's no way. They literally wheeled out the display for him to take. The guy's taking the damn display. What's crazy is that the store doesn't even own the display. The vendor, which by the way is a third-party company who comes in and sets all that up and puts that display together, is the one who owns that display. So they are literally selling something that isn't even supposed to be sold.
Side hustle for the manager, and that these might be friends that the manager is giving this honor to, this incredible gift of being able to buy the entire inventory, so that way maybe later down the line the two of them can split profits when they inevitably flip it. Now that's just a little bit of a game theory, but it's the only logical explanation for why the manager himself would be here
The store manager, like, come on.
his customers' right to purchase every single...
I guarantee you, that guy is probably a vendor that goes and puts those up in the store, and he cut a deal with the store manager and was like, yo, we could turn around and make a lot of money off of this.
Piece of Pokemon product Walmart has, even going as far as to wheel the shelves over to the checkout register for him. That is unhinged. That is craziness to me. And it's not like a crackpot tinfoil condom conspiracy theory either, by the way. This is actually something that's been well reported in the hobby, where there are some people on the staff at Walmarts and other places that stock this product that do actually tell their friends when it's coming in, so that way they can go buy it and they work together to split profits from it. That has happened before. And I feel like it's a pretty strong argument here that that might be what we're seeing unfold right now. Because how else can you explain this shit? It only gets worse as the video goes on, mind you.
One person. One person.
There's so much.
They're selling this all to one person. This is the manager. This is the manager Zay. He didn't bring any of these up yet, but won't let me buy them.
They're all rung up already.
They're all rung up, but they're sitting there.
They're
I
on the
see her
machine, sir.
scanning them.
Sir, they're on the machine. Can he have his product back?
No.
Just a blatant bold-faced lie
That's
saying
crazy.
that they're already rung up. You can hear them scanning it. They
Yeah.
are actively scanning these products. They are not rung up. But
Now, you can do a multiplier where you input the number and scan one and it gets all of them, but there's so much product there, I don't even think they know how many are there, so they have to scan them individually. The only person that would know how much is there is a vendor, because they're the only ones that have, like, the device to scan that to see how much is in it. They're the only one. So the store has no idea how many of those are there. Like, so for example, a department manager uses a handheld device that scans the tag and tells you how much of a product is there, and the store itself orders it. You can't do that whenever it's a vendor, because the vendor is the one that orders everything, and the vendor is only there. They're only there for like a couple hours in the morning, and then they leave. So they don't know how many of the product is there.
the manager is reserving them for this goober here in the hoodie that is now trying to, cover his face like fucking Bane here, so that way you can't make out who he is. I gotta tell you, sports fans, I have a hunch that if I went to that Walmart and I grabbed an entire fucking shelf and brought it to a checkout register, I probably would be met with a little bit of friction there. I probably would have to answer to the higher-ups, and they wouldn't necessarily condone that. I don't think they'd let me just buy the entire fucking shelf that I brought to the register. But he gets to. Why is that? That's quite curious, isn't it? That's a little odd. I've never seen that before.
You already paid for it.
He did? Did his card swipe yet? No.
Sir, you're not going to be able to
Dude,
credit those, okay?
all right. You're the like head manager of this
Yes,
Walmart?
sir. There's
All
no higher than
Zay.
me.
All right. Zay, from this manager of Walmart
have
on
this?
Arroyo, is letting one guy buy all these because he knows them. Because he
Bro just ruined his life. He may not get fired from Walmart for this, but he ruined his life.
knows them. Because he knows them. Because he knows them.
First come, first serve BS.
Okay.
Ooh, that one touched a nerve there all at once. There was like a fucking Winter Soldier response. They're like, oh, wait, no, we don't know him. No, we're all strangers here. We don't know that guy. No, this manager's just super fucking awesome. No, this guy just lets anyone just grab the display shelves and bring it to the checkout register to buy all of the product. And then also, that forbids everyone else from even accessing the product, even before it's paid for. Oh, and every single line out of the protagonist loser in the hoodie's mouth is just fucking cinema. Every single sentence that he squeaks out from his lips is more pathetic than the last. So when he's trying to say he has no idea who
All of this, plus another pack over
they mean that you have no... What is that thought?
there. Oh wait, where's it coming?
There's another one.
Bro, this is the shit I'm talking about. Nah, don't cover your face, bro. You're gonna buy everything, dog?
Bro, they wheeled out another one for him.
You're a fucking dick. You're a fucking dick.
Do something about it.
Deadass, yeah? We can step the fuck outside. Look at out here. No, cover your face too. Look at this. The kind of shitty people. Kind of shitty people do this shit. And
I gave some to people.
bro, fuck off. Shitty ass fucking people.
This is one of the other angles I was talking about. Here you can see really the whole scope of the operation. I counted 3 full displays that they wheeled over for this guy and the girl with him
crazy.
as well. 3
And what's even crazier is I bet if he wanted to grab off of that other display, they wouldn't have let him. Because there's no way that other display that's coming up the bowling alley has been paid for yet. I promise you it hasn't.
displays he was able to buy up while being reserved, apparently, since the manager wasn't letting anyone touch any of that product anymore. Also, he's starting to puff out his chest a little bit. He even insinuates
That's
that he's
insanity.
So now his ranger here. Oh, all right, and then he immediately asshole. Now he's just ready to start a couple in the other video product anymore. So I don't know. I'd have to call into question the authenticity of that claim that he filled to the brim. The cup runners have some. I don't see. Look at the quantity he's buying. Nobody else is going to have any Pokemon product for themselves or their kids or whatever. I can. People will finally wake the.
And see what's going to end up happening, which isn't going to happen because it's Walmart and they don't care. They only care about making sales, even though they're getting ripped off because they're idiots. what should happen is they take those behind customer service and it's one per customer per day. That's what should happen. Honestly, that's really what should happen.
Up and stop paying scalper prices for Pokemon product. If that happened, if people would just finally stop paying over MSRP for this, these scalpers would be left with their dick in their hand, and they'd be furious. That is how you win. You stop paying over MSRP to these losers.
Yep.
But I don't see that happening because the hype train's too high. And most of the time, let's be honest, it's scalpers selling to other scalpers. So even in this extremely egregious example of scalping, I imagine there were probably 10, 20 other scalpers that were looking to do something very similar.
They most likely already have done that.
Not to this extreme degree.
Yep. I think Charlie's right, though. You want this to stop, you got to stop paying for this. Stop going online and buying these cards. Go to a card shop. 9 times out of 10, they're going to have Pokemon cards or cards that you can buy individually. Buy the cards individually, like the individual cards you want. Stop going to the stores, or stop going online to, like, these places like Amazon and eBay and buying these. That's how you'll stop this for sure.